I want to do a segment called Dear Listeners, where I'd like to, before I tell a story, write a little journal entry to the listeners.
Okay.
And this is called Dear Listeners. Dear listeners, you know, my life sometimes is a little weird. I'll admit it. You know, things have changed over the last few years in a great way. And I'm going to tell a story in a second. But before I tell the story, I want you to remember I'm just Bobby Bones from Mountain Pine, Arkansas. Population 772. Sawmill town. The sawmill is shut down now. I graduated with 40 kids in my class. Lived in a trailer a lot of my life. Lived in an apartment. Was a food stamp kid. So it's not lost on me where I grew up and where I came from. But I feel if I don't share stories that are actually happening in my life, that would be disingenuous. So what I want to do is tell you a story, and hopefully that you will enjoy the story more than go, Bobby's so out of touch. So, dear listener, just know that I haven't forgot who I am, but more so, what I remember is that I'd like to bring you with me on my journey, and I appreciate you for coming along on the journey. Here we go. Signed, Bobby. Okay, so yesterday, I go and Ronnie Dunn and I from Brooks and Dunn. I'm not writing
you're
anymore.
still writing?
This is not the journal. No.
Okay.
So, Ronnie Dunn. The lead singer of Brooks and Dunn and I go out to a farm and we take pictures for like 3 hours yesterday. By the way, I love Ronnie Dunn. I mean, he is sarcastic, doesn't have a lot to say. Me either. Our personalities are right together. And we go out, and what happened was when he was on the show, because again, I went to their show in Vegas and hung out with them, and I was like, Ronnie, you're selling these pictures that you took in the gift shop. Like, you that hard up for money? Just giving him a hard time. He's a photographer. He loves taking pictures. I said, how much to do a photography shoot with me? And he goes, well, we'll do one. It ended up we were doing a full cowboy shoot because he loves doing cowboys and rodeos. And we're going to take one of the pictures, maybe two of them. And the clothes that I wore, we signed them.
Oh, wow. The clothes, too.
Mm-hmm. We're going to auction them off for St Jude.
Okay.
And these pictures, he's so good at being at a photographer. So we go out at like 2 o'clock. And we spend a few hours taking cowboy photos. I'm telling you, Ronnie Dunn is a legit photographer. He's like calling out, let me get that 22 light. Let me get that cowboy. Let me get that strobe. Yeah, let me get that 2.7. And I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Wow.
And you can see on my Instagram, maybe on my story, it's still up. Like he's got knee pads on.
Yeah.
He's down, like getting angles.
Oh, yeah, no, it looks legit.
They went the day before and set up all these spots, like cow trailer, just old truck in the middle of a field. So we spent on my Instagram, I just put an iPhone picture up, and you can see me in all my cowboy gear. And you know what? It didn't feel that foreign. Like, I grew up in Arkansas, so there are a lot of cowboys around me. I wasn't a cowboy.
Right, but this look, I know it doesn't feel foreign to you, but this look is like I'm I like it.
She's into it.
I'm into it. That sounds weird to say that.
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay, you pull it off. It's weird seeing you that way, though.
Well, on my Instagram, Mr. Bobby Bones, you can see me in full cowboy gear.
It's like...
What I'm going to say is, loved hanging out with Ronnie Dunn all day yesterday. Mm-hmm. 2, he's a really wonderful photographer. He sent me a picture that I'm not going to post, but one he had been putting on his laptop. I sent it over to Amy. Like, legit black and white picture.
Yeah.
Where I'm like...
Of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it was a great day yesterday hanging out with that dude. And again, who gets to hang out with Brooks and...
I know.
I saw the light. I've been baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame.
And, well, we're doing it for a reason as well. Because him and I both were like, what can we do? How can we do to give back? Because it's a funny bit, but we want to be able to get... I had chaps on.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you did.
It's a whole deal. Yeah, check it out. Mr. Bobby Bones on Instagram. Morgan, number 2, what'd you think about those pictures?
I thought it looked good. Unusually, you looked really, good in that space. I didn't expect it, but you look good in cowboy stuff.
Right?
Unusually.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not you, but you can pull it off. Maybe it should be you sometimes. I don't know.
Well, and
New
the reason that I wouldn't do it is because I have such a respect for that. Because I went to a lot of rodeos as a kid. I had family members who, wore cowboy hats and rode horses. They were real life cowboys.
Right.
I have such respect that I don't do that because I'm not. I'm a kid that grew up in a real small town in Arkansas. I'm a country kid, but I'm not a cowboy kid. And there's a difference. So you can see it, Mr. Bobby Bones. But crushed it. How about that? I'm hanging out with Ronnie Dunn.
When can we start bidding?
Dear listeners, let me finish.
Keep writing.
Here we go. Dear listeners, thank you for listening to my story. I know that Most people don't get to hang out with Ronnie Dunn from Brooks and Dunn, and I don't know why I deserve to be it. I thank the big man upstairs for that. And I hope that you hear my story and don't go, Bobby has changed, but Bobby has grown, and we're glad he's taking us on the ride. Thank you, listeners. Your friend... Oh, spelled friend wrong. Yeah. Your friend, Bobby.
I-E-N-D.
There it is. Boom. What are you going to say?
When can we start bidding?
Well, the pictures aren't up yet.
Oh.
We got to get the photos, edit them, do the whole deal.
Okay.
But I'll probably text him later and be like, what's up? We text all the time now, too.
You guys do, huh?
Yeah, we're best friends. BFF.
Oh, so after you hang out with him for 30 minutes, you can text him, be like, had a good time?
Oh, you're going back to the date?
Oh, boy.
Wow. Somebody came in today just in
Interesting.
a mood.
BTW.